know when you go to a clothing store and you see the discount rack? That's where the deals are. You don't go over to the leather jackets and pay double the price. No! Right over there is the same jacket marked 50% off. Today, we're looking at those stocks. Welcome to the channel. In today's video, we're talking about 3 stocks that are discounted today because the markets are ballistic, bananas, nuts. Every single person in the world is trading now. I thought it was bad during Rona season when everyone was getting involved in trading. Now, everyone's trading. I saw a little toddler hitting buttons on the iPad. I thought he was playing, some Angry Birds game. No, he was placing orders for Tesla. What is he doing? Give that kid something to chew on. He shouldn't be on Robinhood. Anyway, we're looking at 3 stocks today, 3 that are discounted that I absolutely love. These are solid stocks. These are not your gamble plays. These are not your risky plays. These are solid stocks that are going to continue to grow, and go through the roof. Let's dig right in. First one is ARKK. This is an investment fund. I'm going to show you exactly what is involved in this fund and why I think it's a good buy. This stock pulled down almost 0.5% today, which might not sound like a lot, but looking at this chart here, this stock was at 150. So we are getting a $10 discount buying it today, tomorrow, the next day. It's going to linger in this zone. I'm going to do a technical analysis on this and see exactly where the best point to enter is. But let's first see what it is. ARKK, here it is. It's an innovation fund. So it has a lot of companies in here, but let's look at the top 10. Number 1 is Tesla. If you like Tesla, but you're like, oh my God, it's $800 per share, I can't afford it, you could buy ARKK. ARKK includes Tesla. It's involved in the fund. If you buy ARKK, you're getting Tesla. You're also getting big names like Roku. You're also getting big names like Teladoc, Square, CRISPR, Spotify, Zillow. You're getting all these big names involved in this fund. And listen, they're all bundled in. These are companies of the future that just have consistent growth going up the escalator. Now, one thing I found on this chart that I really like is this trend line right here. This trend line is strong. So when we can find a strong trend line support, the stock is just bouncing on here. That's the steps. The steps are concrete. They're not made of driftwood that could just snap at any moment if someone's over 200 pounds. This is a strong, solid support. So we have a buy zone. Okay, I'm personally buying probably in this range, anywhere in that little triangle. That's a good entry area. It's going to break out soon because this fund is massive. It's owned by Grandpa Buffy Buff's daughter, Elon Musk's sister, Kathy Woods. Because it held strong at this support, if you don't understand why I'm putting this line here, you got steps, okay? Each time you walk on a step, you know those steps are stable. Those steps aren't going to break, right? If a step breaks, boom, we have to move the steps down. You're lower now, okay? So look, we stepped here. We stepped here, we stepped somewhere around here, we stepped here, and now we just stepped here. A lot of steps that this ARKK was walking on to show that this is the strong support. So what I think is going to happen is this is the bottom. It's going to bounce. It's probably going to linger in here some more because the markets are shaky, and then eventually lift off, and it's going to do very well. I think it's probably going to hit 160, but it's going to have some trouble at the 150 range. So it'll probably hit there, come down, and bounce around. Listen, when I get into these stocks, I'm not afraid the moment these go red. No. When they go red, I sit back. I wait. Because eventually they'll go green. We got Kathy Woods. So ARKK looks very strong, discounted. Look, the last time this was 140 was back on January 11th. So we're getting a nice discount. A lot of people own it in the high 140s. Some poor sap bought it at 150. The next stock I'm looking at, which is related to ARKK, is Tesla. So if you can't afford Tesla, ARKK is a good alternative, but it does include other companies. If you just want Tesla, Tesla sold off. Tesla's cheap. So here's an article, a headline. Tesla misses on earnings, expects 50% average annual growth in deliveries going forward. Tesla missed on earnings in Q4, but beat on revenue. Tesla also said it would begin producing its latest model crossover SUV, the Model Y, in 2021 using the company's own new battery cells. So a lot of good things in the pipeline. Listen, when Tesla falls, people aren't selling. This is where you add. These are gifts. They're handing us presents saying, look, Tesla's cheap. Now you add in or you buy. So one thing you want to take a look at as far as Tesla goes, we know Tesla is the leader of EV. They're the biggest in the world, okay? No one's ahead of them. No brainer, easy to say that. So their full self-driving technology is in a beta, and it's being tested. You can actually type it in to YouTube, Tesla FSD beta, full self-driving beta. People are posting YouTube videos of them test driving this beta, and I will say firsthand, it's incredible. It's amazing to watch people in these cars. Like, look, I'll pull one up. I don't know who this butt nut is. We'll probably get an ad. Here's a video of it. This person's testing the beta. A beta is when you get to test the software before it goes out to the general public that own the Teslas. This technology isn't crazy. It's detecting roadways. It's detecting cars that are passing. They're doing software testing with this and sending the information back to Tesla. Not touching the wheel, not touching the pedals. You put in your destination, it takes you straight there. You want to go to Popeyes for a chicken Sammy? You put it in the little GPS system, whoop, sends you there. This software is incredible. Tesla is so far ahead of the game. It's amazing. When these dips happen on Tesla, it's a gift. Remember me saying that? It's a gift. Now, of course, we always want to have bearish scenarios. So let's pull up Tesla. So Tesla sold off about almost 12%. It bounced, and now it's at 834 after market. It was as high as 900. So you get a nice discount there, a nice $70 discount. I love Tesla. Let's see what the bearish scenario would be. Figuring out what the bearish scenario is, we got to draw some trend lines. Here's your first trend line. Tesla bounced along here, just like I was saying, you know, the footsteps, bling, bing, bang, ping pong balling, and then eventually it went up. And when it did this move right here, it created a new trend line, okay? Bounced down, came down. So we need to make a new trend line because it didn't come all the way down to here. No, it made its own new trend line. So, whoop, right there. And as you could see, this little green bottom wick is incredibly close. Actually, I could inch this up. It touched it. So this green wick here, it already touched the trend line. So it has confirmed that trend line support. It has confirmed it here, and it has confirmed it here. And of course here when it started. So this is our new trend line here. It's looking very good. So I could see Tesla definitely hitting 1,000. It's going to probably bounce around here, maybe fall a little bit below the trend line, and then break out of 900. That's when it's going to run to 1,000. 900 is our key resistance area. If it could get over 900, it's going to go to the moon. It's going to meet SpaceX on the moon. Whoop. So obviously, it's easy to figure out our bearish scenario now. If it breaks below this trend line, whoop, 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 this thing can actually fall quite a lot. This thing can really tank down to 680. So this is the next strong support because when Tesla broke out of 680, it went on a tear, went through the roof. So bearish scenario, 680 would be the next support. That's where I would add into my position. But listen, so many people are involved with Tesla. I don't see this happening, okay? Investors do not want this to break down below 800 because it's going to continue to dive. So I think they're going to hold this up, and I think this is going to stay bullish. I think it's going to continue to head up. Listen, I'll be waiting for key points to see if this is going to fall below the trend or push above the trend. So if you're new to trading or you need a little bit of help, I do stock alerts. I'll send out an alert right to your phone. Link is in the description. You'll get a bing right to your phone. It'll let you know if I bought or sold a particular stock, whether that's Tesla or other stocks. Those notifications will go right to you. It also includes a Discord group where you could chat with me directly and others in my little community. So that is closing very soon. We're running out of spots. But Tesla is looking very good at these levels after that discount sell-off. Final stock, Pershing, Bill Ackman's back. Okay, so this thing went on a crazy nosedive all the way down and it shot right back up. That's a good indication. So this green trend line, let me delete some of this stuff. This green trend line I have on here was a key trend line for a very long time since November. Here, all these areas it hit. It finally broke through this trend. So this is when you get out. When it falls below here, you get out. And then once it gets back over, you get back in. You see how it zipped right back over that trend line? So now that it's back over this trend line, it's a buy again. So it's looking very strong again. Cleared over the green trend. It's back on the trend line. Now what the stock should do is head up, push almost to 28, come down, test it. When it tests it again, green flag if it could push up. Green flag. You don't want to get in right when it breaks over that support line. You want to wait. Be a buffy buff. Be patient. Wait for it to test a few times. Listen, In my mind, I have no reason to rush. I'd rather wait for the best deals, the best discounts. I'm not rushing in to make money because you'll see posts online, people making millions. These are probably photoshopped. This is probably one of a million people that has made the million. Okay? And everyone's rushing in to buy and they're getting screwed. You need to wait. You need to be patient. Don't be a goldfish brain and wait until you see a clear bottom, clear support, clear direction. That's what I do. Okay, I wait for those perfect points. So we obviously clearly know bullish and bearish scenario. It's over this. It's bullish right now. It needs to bounce around and hold that. Bearish, if it falls back below this trend line, it can head down probably to 25. Now, there is some news that came out, which I do agree with. So look at this. Ignore the hype on Pershing Square Tontine stock and sit this one out. With no merger target, Pershing Square Tontine holds as a massive SPAC gamble. I agree with this 100%. The longer we wait for news, the more likely this stock will go down. So if you don't know what Pershing is, it's a SPAC owned by Bill Ackman. He's looking to acquire a company, just like all these other SPACs have done. They're blank check companies looking to acquire companies that they think are going to do very well. So Bill Ackman has said nothing. Lips are sealed, hands are tied, everything. He's tied to his chair. He can't do nothing. He's waiting to find the perfect deal. So it looks promising to investors and we all make money. So the longer he takes to announce the merger, this stock can continue to chop down because people in the stock market are very impatient. They want quick returns. Not me. I am very comfortable and very patient with waiting because I get better deals that way. But nowadays, people are going to lose money because they just jump in the water. You know what's in the water? Sharks! So that's it. Thank you for watching. Hit the subscribe if you're new to the channel. And don't forget, by hitting that button, it's doing magical things. It's getting you a little bit closer. What? It's getting you a little bit closer to retiring. Yeah!